got 4 kids, no husband, I'm working too much and I'm exhausted. He said, well, could you do just 1 minute a day? Hold up a finger and say 1 minute a day.
1 minute a day.
Give your neighbor not a little finger, but an index finger and say just 1 minute a day.
Just 1 minute a day.
See, 1 minute a day can change your life. You make it so elemental you can't miss it. Everyone say, I can't miss it.
Can't miss it.
Well, the lady never went to write a book, but Bob decided he would write Born Rich. 1 minute a day is 250 words. That's 1 page. In 1 year, he wrote 365 pages, edited it down, and now he gives it away. You know, he's got over 10 million of them out. Can all of you do that? Go like this.
Yeah.
Now, tomorrow I'll teach 38 forms of intellectual property, because do I want you to own real estate? Of course. I think you should own 1 car and 2 houses. A second house is not a second home, but an income-producing property, and then you do 1 a year for 10 years. You're now financially free and independent. I own real estate in 4 countries and 6 different states, so it's not a question, do I understand how real estate works? Yesterday I was looking at real estate for money investment here in Puerto Vallarta, but the point is, what do you want to do? Bob decided to do that. You can pull off real stuff, but I'm going to teach you intellectual property, which is a better way to make money. How do you do it? You just improve, hold up 1 finger again. How much? 100%. It doesn't sound like much. If your life depended on it, could you improve 1% today?
Absolutely.
A little bit better, but look what happens in a year's time. That's 365%. Everyone go. So, let's talk about the 5 motivations of wealth. That's what that said there real quick. How many of you would like to become wealthier? Could I see raise your hand? And we're talking about profoundly wealthy and wealthy in every area. I mean, why not have health equity? I mean, I just climbed Kilimanjaro last year and you know, it's 470, Kilimanjaro is big in Africa, and then we climbed Machu Picchu down in Peru, 479 flights of stairs a day for 5 days, and then 1 more up Huayna Picchu. Just, you're supposed to do cool stuff. When I wrote the book with Art Linkletter, how many of you know who Art Linkletter is? He's 95, he owns the world's biggest solar energy company, 20,000 employees, owns 28 patents on the sun. Used to be, when I was a little kid, on ABC, NBC, and CBS every day with kids saying the darndest things. He still owns it. Says a little kid on the show, what animal do you want to be? And the kid says, I want to be an octopus. He said, an octopus? Why do you want to be an octopus? He says, well, the kids at school beat me up because I'm little, and if you was an octopus, on Monday I'm going to go back and beat him up with my testicles.
Right.
He never got bleed. He's still married to the same woman for 72 years, gets a standing ovation with all that. That's great. Amazing what you can do. And then he says, at 95, I have sex almost every day. Almost on Monday, almost on Tuesday. Okay, so back to the 5 motivations as well. Because you want to build your health equity, your financial equity, your spiritual equity, and you want to be comprehensively rich at all 7 dimensions of your beingness. And if you got other dimensions, you want those too. Say yes?
Yes.
Right. So, number 1, if you're not wealthy yet, everyone say yet.
Yes.
The secret, because how many of you have seen the movie The Secret? Now here's an underground superstar success. It's raised our book sales 16%. Jackson and Bob's in it, obviously. They filmed me for it. I just couldn't sign that contract that wanted all my intellectual property, because that's all I got is intellectual property. Anyhow, but God bless Esther and Jerry and Rhonda and everybody who made it. The beauty of it is it's been seen by 100 million. By the end of the year, they predict 1 billion people. Is that good or is that good?
Great.
Awesome.
Why? Because we are hungry. That's why this ship's full. But the secret here is in having the right why. And I'm going to show you some of my whys to inspire you, because Emerson said I'd rather see a sermon than hear one. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like we've got one of our students up here. Darlene, would you wave your hand? Talk to her later. She wants to show you everything there is to know about teas as antioxidants to make yourself blissfully healthy for the rest of your life. Would that be good or would that be good?
Great.
That'd be good. Okay, so question is, can money really buy happiness? No, it can only buy 50% of happiness, and that's only if you know where to shop. Now, here's the deal. At the end of your life, there's 4 things that really matter to you. Number 1, who do I become? Who am I? Everyone touch yourself and say that.
Who am I?
Now, 2 days ago, Michael alluded to the fact that I am is God's name in nature and universe, and he says, you know, the whole line from Christ, my house has many mansions. Some people would interpret it as rooms, but the mansions are in your mind. All of life is an inside-out deal. You create it in your mind, in your mind's eye, in your spiritual center, and then it manifests outside. When I was bankrupt and upside down 33 years ago, I visualized that I would be with you. I visualized I'd have great friends like Bob Proctor, and last night Doug Weed and I had dinner. I don't know if Doug's in here or not. You know, and I visualized that I could talk to people that would care, that would want to make a difference, that makes a difference, that leaves a lasting difference. Everyone touch yourself, say, that's me.
That's me.
So that's who I want to become. Who do you want to become? And then number two is, who do you love? And if you really have it down, I want to show you how to love all of humanity, 7 billion people. And then, because we're going to 10 billion in this decade, which we got to talk about, is not a problem if we design it right. We haven't designed it right. And then when the game's over, we did chicken soup for the grieving soul. All the people at death and dying say the only thing you got when the game's over is your memories. So that's why you come on cruises like this, because you're here to create memories. Everyone say, I'm here to create memories.
I'm here to create memories.
You want to make them indelible, penetrate the soul of your being, the core essence of who you are. And then what you're really remembered for is, who did you help? Or in selfish side, who did you hit? Right? So the truly wealthy are both wealthy in dollars, but more importantly, wealthy in spirit, because spirit runs the mind, which runs the body, which preordains your result, which is why Bob shows the stickman figure and will in just a few minutes. Does that make sense?
Yep.
And being rich has the 5 motivations. Number 1, it allows you to say no. Everyone say no.
No.
You don't do something unethical, immoral because the boss says do it or you get fired. I was in China already 3 times this year. I go back one more time in December because they're so hot to grow and they're doing such beautiful stuff and they're trying to get it right. And they said, oh, Dr. Hansen, we give you $10 million, we give you this house, you must stay on, work with us. I said, no. I love China and I love the Chinese, but I'm not going to go live in China. In Shanghai, you can't see your hand. It's gone from 10 million to 100 million in a decade. It's in serious trouble. Not me, I'm not going, man. The truly wealthy only do the things they want to because they feel they can contribute to others. Because the deal is, back to the triangle. Everyone make a triangle? You're here to create, connect, and then contribute. Everyone say, I'm here to create, connect, and then contribute.